So it's time to take a look at the new Tier 5 Premium Platoon, and I know I am a little bit late on this one. The loot fairy wasn't very kind to me in the last couple updates, and I just got the Platoon today from the very last mission of the event. Now, this is the Ersatz M10, or to make things simpler, this is the AMOGUS Panther, the sus Panther. It's designed to be a imposter, so this will be called the AMOGUS Panther from now on. And honestly, this vehicle does look interesting. It does appear like it does have spaced armor, although it's just, you know, to make the AMOGUS Panther look more like a Wolverine. So I don't really think that the extra addition here is going to enhance the survivability of the vehicle, but the stats are about the same as any Panther that we have seen so far. 75mm main cannon, 197mm average penetration, decent protection, although the turret of Panthers is usually the big weak spot, but the turret on the AMOGUS Panther does seem like it does have some spaced armor, but I wouldn't really personally be relying on that. Mobility wise, it's fast. I mean, it's a medium tank. It's not slow, but at the same time it's not really going to break any speed records. Does feel fairly maneuverable and does feel playable. That's what matters in the end. So feel when you start to play the vehicle, you will quickly get used to the way it handles. Now, Panthers are like T-34s. They tend to have some troll armor, and that means you can bounce shells, but I don't really rely on the armor on any vehicle nowadays. Maybe on the T-95 or the Object I do rely on armor a little bit, but on most of the vehicles I just try to rely on cover and stealth. Now, let's talk about the ammo. It does have explosive AP ammo and obviously does have high explosive. You only have 2 ammo options with this sus Panther. Now, unfortunately, I noticed that this 75 doesn't seem to be doing that much damage when it penetrates. For example, that Tiger 2 that I hit should have been destroyed, and that M56, I should have loaded high explosive. I just didn't because there was this Tiger here and I was mostly worried about the heavy tank. But yeah, this 75mm gun, while it should be able to one-hit enemy tanks, it doesn't do that in most cases, unfortunately. Even though it is explosive ammo, it's a small caliber gun, and as you could see inside of the turret of the Tiger 2 on the X-ray camera, it did penetrate, but the spalling just was not enough to set off the ammo at the back of the Tiger's turret, which I find really annoying about this vehicle. And there we go again. Direct hit in the Tiger H1 ammo, which is located at the side, and it just yellowed the ammo, although the entire spalling went exactly on the ammo. So with the AMOGUS Panther, you kind of, yeah, you really would want to load a little bit more ammo and definitely have to shoot at the weak spots a bit more often. I would actually recommend that you try to disable the gun or the gunner of the enemy tank, and then to try to destroy the vehicle, since in most cases if you do go for the ammo for any other vulnerable part, there's a good chance that it's not going to detonate the vehicle in one single hit. So that's one thing that you have to keep in mind about this vehicle. Shoot the gun, shoot the gunner, and then try to disable the vehicle completely. I don't really have a big problem with this vehicle not one-hitting enemy tanks. I kind of expected that with a 75mm cannon, but At the same time, you have other 75mm cannons that actually do one hit when you aim at the ammo. And the other thing about the AMOGUS Panther is the fact that you can actually get matched with a T-95 or Object 268, and those are tanks that you don't want to face with the Panther. With the T-95 you can shoot at the gun and then try to flank, or go behind the Doom Turtle and then shoot the rear engine, or shoot the side armor and hope that you penetrate. But against the Object 268, yeah, I definitely do not want to be anywhere near that thing when I'm driving the Sus Panther. Mostly because the weak spot on the Object is just that tiny little flat spot around the gun, and I don't really think you can penetrate that with this main cannon. So from the front, yeah, Object 268 is a big no-no. From the side it's easily able to penetrate, but from the front, yeah, I would not. Oh, Panther jump scare, lovely. Disabled the gunner, and then, as I said before, try to aim at the ammo. And that Panther was a nuclear bomb. That Panther had a lot of ammo. In fact, they had so much ammo, the explosion destroyed my own track. That is kind of funny. But yeah, I mean, this is definitely a playable vehicle, and if I had to rate the Sus Panther, it is okay. It is definitely not going to be anything groundbreaking. It is definitely not going to be something completely broken beyond belief. At best, it's a okay vehicle. It's playable, it's enjoyable, and it is unique. So these three traits that I just described is more than enough for a vehicle to be enjoyable for my standards. And let me see if I can. Yeah, I haven't been playing medium tier, low tier battles in so long. I honestly forgot that propeller driven planes existed in this game. I was mostly mid to top tier, usually 80 GM boxes, main battle tanks. I've been playing that most of the time. But low tier is the fun tier, and I may want to go back to low tier a little bit just to have some fun. After all, I got the tank, I got all the boxes, and very soon I plan to do a live stream. Hopefully that's going to happen on this weekend. Really hope that's going to be on this weekend. 7,000 subscribers. I'll have to celebrate that a little bit. I really want to live stream a little bit, and I'm aiming this weekend. We will see. I usually make an announcement when I do that. So we're looking forward for that. I'm looking forward for that. Should be fun. I also wanted to play the game with you guys, but unfortunately, I think you can play with only one other player in a platoon, and the developers really need to make like. I think we need clans now. Clans or something similar, or a large group. Because I would definitely love to play with a large group. I almost messed up here. I was not really sure what happened in my head in my head at that moment. That was a double kill there. And the revenge bomber coming for me, of course the revenge bomber is coming for me. They always are. But we are definitely, yeah, we won this match. It was a good battle. The game has been spamming Normandy a lot lately, and I'm starting to be annoyed by the Normandy spam. Throughout the whole day of me recording today, I've seen 2 maps at best. 3 maps, and that's it. And I've been playing for like 3-4 hours. Lovely. Okay, let's go to the next battle. So the AMOGUS Panther is definitely a vehicle that I actually prefer to use as a sniper. Now the turret rotation speed is definitely okay. It's not slow. It's not fast. It's usable. It's decent enough for me to actually, you know, be able to use the vehicle. However, the Panther, when you actually, if you ever had the chance to see the Panther in real life, this thing is actually huge. I mean, the Panther is actually a very vulnerable vehicle when it comes to armor. Side armor is definitely very vulnerable, and this position here is a little bit risky for the Panther, since I think I'm exposing a little bit of my side armor when I'm doing that. So I'm definitely trying to expose as least amount of side armor as possible, so that the enemy doesn't have a good view on the armor. I mean, higher chance to bounce from the front than from the rear, that's a fact. So, oh look, a object. Oh nope, that's a big gun. That's a big boomstick right there. But I'm playing hide and seek. Now, one thing that I dislike about the SUS Panther is the fact that only 4 km/h reverse. Which honestly, I mean, I don't really mind. If you are very careful with what you're doing, you can definitely use the reverse. But the reverse on the Panther, on the SUS Panther, is really, really bad. 4 km/h is, yeah, that's bad. 7 km/h is like the lowest usable. 5, 6 km/h is, I guess, also kind of on the borderline usable. 4 km/h reverse, yeah, that's bad. That's one thing that I don't really like about this vehicle, the reverse. So you really have to be careful with how much you're exposing the vehicle, since one wrong move and it's bye-bye SUS Panther. Or maybe not if you actually blend in with the other M10s. I mean, I think the M10 kind of had like the open turret, right? While the SUS Panther is still a Panther, which just has some added armor and some added aesthetical things on the whole to make it look like the M10. Although obviously, I think if someone would look at the SUS Panther, I think they would recognize that it was an imposter right from the very start. I mean, it's obvious there's a huge difference between the M10 and the Panther. But maybe at a long distance it could work, I guess. At long range, that would definitely kind of work. And also one fun fact, the camouflage on this vehicle is also like the camouflage on the M10, which I very like the attention to detail. This vehicle is really designed to be a imposter, and I love it. It's a very sus, how did that even go in? Now, did you see that? So I aimed. Yeah, that went in the turrets and killed the gunner of the IS. Okay, fair enough. And that actually, you know, this is a very, very odd. I hit the turret, but I killed the driver. That's very funny. Physics, I guess. That one random spall from the turrets bounced all the way down to the driver on the IS, and I feel like a revenge bomber is going to, yeah, look at the little dot on the map. That's a revenge bomber, and you can bet they're coming my way. They always are. They always are. Yeah, I was a revenge bomber, and bombs are probably behind me, or not. That's a surprise. First time in 1,000 battles that a revenge bomber did not bomb me. Okay, that's a miracle. That is indeed a miracle. It usually never happens though. Usually every single bomb and rocket or missile flying my way. Oh well, this does look like a good battle. Definitely feels like a better battle than the previous one, in any case. I mean, the thing that I usually say about the medium box premium platoons, they're free. You have a good chance to get a free premium platoon that can easily help you with silver. They can also help you to have a bit more fun. I mean, these vehicles are usually, oh, that was a Panther jump. It can fly as well, a little bit I guess, but anyway, I am getting distracted. Definitely a decent vehicle. Not the best, not the worst. It's in the middle. After all, you have to remember it's still a premium vehicle, and it's still a vehicle that I would say I would get regardless of whether it's good or not good. I mean, a premium tank platoon is a premium tank platoon. I'm not gonna miss out on that. So, if you have the chance, definitely obtain the vehicle. You don't have to spend money at all to get the vehicle. I use a combination of ads on the tasks, and I also play the game at the same time. So it's actually not too hard to farm all that. Maybe the start can be rough, but honestly it's not as bad as it seems. And at the same time, I mean premium tank platoon is a premium tank platoon, and I'm not going to say no to that. I failed to, yeah, that failed to hit the turret ring. Oh well, that was a good battle regardless, it was fun. So that was the AMOGUS or sus Panther, the Ersatz M10, which is a pretty interesting concept for a medium tank, a imposter medium tank to be more accurate. But with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed. That was a nice little run with the Ersatz M10, and with that being said, if you would like to support me, feel free to like and subscribe, and with that being said, stay safe. As always, I'll see you next time.